About 10 minutes. They tried to cancel Markiplier. I did want to see this. I ain't trying to cancel my boy.
Situation. Basically, people are trying to cancel him now for allegedly supporting AI. So we're gonna go over everything from the video that is apparently canceled, where people are saying that he's defending AI, to people accusing him of using an AI thumbnail, and apparently promoting AI in his podcast. We're gonna go over the cut-up clips that people are...
Oh no. Mark, my boy. Oh no.
Getting mad about all of the Twitter drama, the rampant mental illness, and in fact the backlash got so bad, Markiplier actually made an entire hour-long response stream
versus AI fight.
Subscribe or you'll become a permanently unemployed Twitter user. Right, let's start with this tweet. Markiplier is being called out for...
And you know what? That is a Markiplier type of move, bro. To just make a video right after about it. He did that whole thing with the Corey Kenshin thing when Corey got hit with that age restriction, and then Mark messed around and made like a video of just like pure porn, bro. It was pure porn. Porn? Yes, porn. But like he censored everything out and stuff to try to like I don't know. I don't know how he got away with it. I don't know. But yeah, he basically just doubled down what Corey was saying, that he just don't get age restricted from shit. I don't know, bro. That's a Mark ass move though. It is. Oh man, love you, bro. Love Mark, bro. Love this guy.
Directly supporting AI research, but he believes the tech can do good. There are reasons to be critical of AI in the way that it currently is. That doesn't mean that it's entirely as a concept a problem. He's helping fund Real Good AI, a non-profit try to make a model that doesn't steal art. Markiplier made it clear that he doesn't support current generative AI models and believe that they steal from creators. Right, so here's one of the tweets that went viral. Markiplier, one of my favorite YouTubers since I was 14, are you still 14 by the way, is defending AI and uses it. And this got 41,000 likes. It got community noted. This refers to a clip of Markiplier asking ChatGPT.
Damn, he got hit with the community note?
As a search engine, there's no defense being made on his end in this clip. If you've Googled something as of May 2024, you are also using AI, the tech is everywhere. So we're gonna check out this clip in a second, but this person continues. For those who want confirmation, I didn't get the chance to sit down and check it myself, but it was in the latest Distractable podcast, and he was using ChatGPT as if it's Google technically. This actually made me so freaking upset. Oops pointed out that this was one of his videos a few months ago where he also uses AI. Also searching up here, apparently anyone who brings up Markiplier's AI usage in any subreddit, Markipliers or Distractables, they get banned. This is one of the posts I was able to screenshot and
he's mad, bro. He didn't drop like 4 tweets.
And how there's very real consequences. He just plays it off as a joke when it's not. The subreddit is taking down these posts and not actually hearing.
I'm pretty sure he's not joking though, bro. Like, artificial intelligence, but like the subreddit keep talking down these posts, so no one is actually hearing people's concerns. Damn, they taking people's posts down about it. Hey, bro, on a scale of like 1 to 100, bro, how much power does Markiplier actually have? Like, real talk, is he like damn near up there with Mr. Beast? Or maybe he got like maybe Mr. Beast is in a pool of his own. I don't know, but that's crazy. They taking posts down.
Concerns. Right, so let's look at the clip people are mad about. The way my face freaking fell during these whole 2 minutes, I didn't have Markiplier defending AI usage on my regular Wednesday afternoon, and we got this 2-minute clip. Now this clip is from Ethan Nestor's video. We tried peanut-free candy. This
peanut-free candy.
No, you're here. I mean, it's easy to spot me on the court, I bet.
Right. These ad placements, I'm gonna say it every time, bro, are fucking horrible. You Google, YouTube, y'all need to change this, bro. If y'all gonna have AI put the ads in, bro, then make it so that it's like a cut or something. Make it smooth. I'm gonna complain every time, bro.
They contain all essential amino acids, but not in perfectly balanced amounts. Typically, they have around 20 to 25 grams of protein per 100 grams. They are especially rich in methionine and cysteine, but lower in lysine, so they aren't considered a complete protein on their own. If you combine them with other sources like legumes, you can create a more balanced amino acid profile. No worries.
So, was that it?
That's because, that's ChatGPT's like voice copy. I love it.
What about the water?
What about the water?
It's stealing
That's
the water.
it?
Where?
I don't know how it works. I've been told. It's taking the water.
Oh.
Bro, if this is literally it, bro, and then they talk about some random shit, and people are getting mad about this, we literally live in a world full of goldfish, bro. I'm convinced.
Isn't it? Right, so Markiplier asked ChatGPT a question, just like your dumbass on Twitter, or probably Google shit using AI. And confession, guys, I've also done this before. I have asked ChatGPT a question. The horror. Just the absolute horror. They also
That's it, bro?
Ethan brought up the water thing, right? Basically, he was sort of, it sounded like mocking people.
So let me get this straight. Like, so my boy Markiplier wanted to make a video I guess this is kind of like IRL stream, but like it's a video because he's a YouTuber, right? He asked the AI a quick question, and then that was it. And now people are going ballistic. Is that what it is? Is that it? Are we for real? That it?
What they were talking about when it comes to AI. And basically a simplified version, basically AI server cooling uses a ton of water.
That's
right?
it.
Data centers use cooling towers to dissipate the heat that is generated from running these things, and that's why he brings up water there. Also, there's some other shit like, you know, the mining of metals used in AI leads to pollution or soil erosion, etc., and it can be harmful for the environment. But anyways, they continue.
Well, okay, so the thing about that is in computers, data centers need water. You know why? Cooling.
Is there any more to this?
That's what they're mistaken with water.
Who takes more water? Okay.
Why? Whoa, that's freaky. Hold on.
That's ChatGPT. Hey,
Why his feet bend like that? How did he? He got a lot of mobility on them toes, boy.
Do more water. The data centers that power you and your ability to answer my questions, or almond growing in all of California.
All almond farming in California uses significantly more water than data centers. Almonds require around 1 gallon of water per almond, which adds up to billions of gallons annually. Data centers also consume water, especially for cooling, but the volume is much smaller compared to large-scale agriculture.
You're not just saying that because
That's it.
You wouldn't want to be accused of stealing too much water, are you?
No way. No way.
So people kind of took this as Markiplier sort of defending AI and mocking the critics, right? Now, first off, he's just pointing out straight up facts here, so you shouldn't be getting mad at actual facts. Now, the argument some people are making on Twitter is that it's like poisoning poor people's water in particular, right? So it's harming poor people, or, you know, the water that's being used is not being recycled. But anyways, that's besides the point. Markiplier did actually respond to this in this clip. Markiplier basically saying to the people who are trying to cancel him, you're mad, that's great, here's my stance on AI. Redirect your anger towards changing it for the better is exactly why he did not deserve the hate he has gotten recently. And this got like 60K likes, and apparently this person was trying to...
Once again, bro, wholesome YouTuber, bro, just trying to make content. And once again, the internet trying to tear his image down. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, these guys, bro, they can't do nothing, bro. I swear.
Defend Markiplier, but this was not a good clip that they actually chose here, and a bunch of people got really mad
what
at this
the
and started
fuck,
tweeting
man?
and getting mad at Markiplier.
That's what I started this at. It's like, we're on the same side. We're absolutely on the same side. And there's a side here that is for the betterment of this in the first place. So I personally am doing nothing besides...
No, like, my take on AI, bro. I don't like the shit, bro. I don't, right? I done played around with the shit, with thumbnails and shit, but I don't fuck with it, right? But bro, where are we at with it? This whole thing just seems so damn stupid. Like, even he's getting frustrated about it, bro. He's just trying to make content. That's literally all this is about. He's literally making content. If y'all can't see that for what it is, bro, then I don't know what to tell you.
Paying for the foundation. That is the only thing that I'm doing, and it's the only thing I've been doing. But it's something that I've talked about because it's important.
He's trying to get it through y'all's head.
Something you have to understand what you're fighting, right? You have to. It's something that I don't even fully understand. But if you want to change something, you have to understand it. You have to try to understand.
That's
right,
true.
So this clip is pretty out of context.
That's true.
It's pretty decently okay for Markiplier,
but
not enough to quell the Twitter storm, it seems. We'll look at the full context later. It's a whole 1 hour stream. But basically, he's trying to say that, you know, he's trying to understand AI so that, you know, we can fight against it properly. You know, you need the knowledge.
Yeah, I don't know about that part.
To actually, you know, be able to combat it effectively. So they sort of realize what they did. Please watch the stream or get the full context before replying. I have way too many people repeating the same thing.
Bro, and this is what happens, bro, when you start, like, looking at, like, these big YouTubers and celebrities as, like, gods and stuff, bro. You get tweets and texts and shit like this, bro, where people are literally just fucking crying, sending the crying emoji, bro, because of a YouTuber or a celebrity's opinion. Like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know.
AI, he literally isn't. Right, so people saw that one cut-up clip and responded, y'all don't give a frick about black people or literally anything, surprise, surprise.
What the fuck does this have to do?
Twitter.com.
Bro,
what the fuck are you even talking about?
What does that have to do with anything? Bro, y'all just be trying to throw that out like it's the draw 4 card. Like, that's the end all sale. What the? Man, I can't, bro. I can't share the same planet with some of y'all, bro. I can't. People turn into goldfish, bro.
Borky, like, what are you? How is this related to black people at all? Well,
At all.
But brace yourselves before you hear this reason, because you're about to launch yourself out the window. Right, let's look at the follow-up first. Please do not focus on what could be when this is directly impacting folks' livelihood, just because y'all want to be ignorant, because nowhere in any of this did this man mention Memphis. Y'all do not know him. So people responded, what? What? Like, what are you doing? That video-
Y'all don't know him, but you don't know him. What? I'm sorry, but is she fucking retarded, bro? Is she fucking retarded? Y'all do not know him. Are you for real? You don't know him. You don't know him. What are you talking about?
That video is crazy because what is ethical AI?
Look at the comments underneath it. Look at the comments underneath it, bro. What? What? Bro, she's just talking. This has gotta be, this can't be a real person. I don't believe that this is a real person, y'all. It can't be. No, bro. She don't even know what she's talking about right now. This has gotta be AI. It's gotta be.
What are you doing? That video is crazy because what is ethical AI? Not gonna lie, as a black person, even I'm sitting here like, what? Because I have no clue what this is going on about. Right, so apparently from what I understand, the reason is that AI is somehow poisoning black people specifically because, I don't know, it might be affecting the water in, like, certain...
Bro, the AI is poisoning everybody.
Black people specifically somehow, which...
It's poisoning everybody. It's poisoning everybody because y'all can't differentiate the difference between a real person and AI whenever y'all look at stuff on TikTok. That's why it's poison, in my opinion. Other than that, bro, like, it is what it is. But, bro, what the fuck does this have to do with black people, bro? It don't make sense. She's slow. She's slow, bro. She's a goldfish. She's a goldfish.
Investing is all about decisions.
I can't, bro.
Do you adapt?
I don't believe I breathe the same air as some of y'all, bro.
I don't give a flying frick about how you feel.
I don't.
Bitch, AI is literally killing black communities. Okay, now it's killing them. All right, but y'all never cared. Y'all just want to keep stealing from black folk like y'all always do. But
What does this have to do with race? Bro, I'm so lost right now. Like, they're not even explaining. Like, they're literally just talking. It's like, what are we...
Shit is sad as frick. I think it's sadder to, be on crying about this, but okay. Y'all know that shit is literally poisoning black communities and even rural white communities, but now we gotta make it better. 8K likes, by the way. Another classic. You cannot make something inherently...
I get it. So just be an absolute fucking dumbass and just say whatever the fuck on Twitter and you get views. It's gotta be a hack, bro.
Built with capitalist structures and off the back of a principle better or more ethical, you have to completely tear it down. Trying to fix it from within simply allows it to thrive in its current state. So you're telling me there is zero good uses for AI. We should just take down every bit of technology in the entire world, even though it might, solve cancer one day or something. Let me clarify, this isn't inherently in regard to Markiplier. Then why did you go and play Markiplier?
You're underneath his fuck.
Y'all have zero backbone and AI is trying to fry the earth within a decade because y'all repeatedly put it off in favor of more important things. In other words, doing nothing ever. Basically, somebody tweeted this Markiplier on his AI controversy.
Bro.
You guys pushed him to his breaking point.
Some of these people aren't real, bro.
In person to be sounding the goddamn alarm that it was bad. I was the first fucking person to say this is honey all over again.
Well, he's a little bit mad.
This is honey all over again.
He received valid criticism, and the criticism was that harsh because of the current difficult times we live in. We're all tired, exhausted, scared, and everyone's future is at stake. So I think everyone had a pretty normal reaction. It is not a normal reaction, considering you guys don't even know his opinion. I think the biggest issue with the whole using AI signals and 90% of his fandom doesn't actually listen to Distractable at this podcast.
He's not lying.
Use ChatGPT either to look up information or generate bits. It's not a one-off usage. It's been consistent. We got people freaking out on TikTok, watching Markiplier defend ChatGPT and constantly use AI in his podcast.
These are the same people that can't differentiate the difference between AI and an actual person on TikTok when they're watching a video. These are the same people.
Also, you can't talk about it on
These are the same people, y'all.
And there is a furry artist. Like, they are completely different people. Y'all acting like AI is evil. Just incredibly lazy and horrible for the environment, so kinda, yeah. Is Markiplier a good guy when he's killing our...
I think that people are going to go and they're going to change it into a way where it's not going to be beneficial to the public. That's how I feel about the AI, bro. People, every time somebody gets their hands on like something that powerful, they always end up fucking it up. So yeah.
Planet with each AI generation, or when he was cool with the PewDiePie censored being is crazy, by the way, was being an open white supremacist. That's also completely false, but okay. Moving on to Markiplier's
I thought that said something else for a second.
AI fight night. So first he talks about how he was warning everybody about this.
I was the first fucking person to say this is honey all over again. This is honey all over again.
Hey, he was right about honey too.
Robin Wade, way the fuck back in time.
Yeah.
The danger of it. How it was going to be a problem. This was way back in like 2020.
Yeah, hey, he was 100% right.
There was going to be a time
And you know who was promoting that shit heavy, y'all? Y'all know who was promoting that shit heavy? Mr. fucking Beast. He was like, you should download Honey. Every video, bro. Honey. Every single video. Honey.
In a prompt into a AI.
That, bro, that man, Mr. Beast, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. He not on the same levels that, bro. He one of them. He's working with the industry, bro. He's one of them, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that.
An entire podcast of us.
I'm gonna leave it at that, bro.
And they laughed at me.
Okay, so he's definitely kind of pissed. Markiplier has been consistently warning people about the dangers of AI, and he would sort of showcase how concerning it is and how fast it's evolving, and then people took that as him somehow supporting it. Now, if you're confused about the
I got the same chair.
a scam sponsor that he basically warned the entirety of YouTube about several years before.
I got that same exact chair.
There's gonna be, in like a couple years, there's gonna be the great Honey conspiracy. There's some shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it.
And he's basically saying that he's kind of done the same thing here with AI, although
Hey, and Markiplier was right, bro. Markiplier was right. I'll give him that. He was right.
People were warning about AI as well, but to put Markiplier as the forefront of AI here, this guy who's championing it, rather than the all like Omega Corpo companies or random other people, I feel like Markiplier is on your side here, right? So then he talks about the nuance of the whole situation, right? That you can't just say that all AI is bad. That just doesn't make sense because technology is not that simple, and obviously AI in some cases can be used for really good things.
I can't promise at any point I was not excited.
I feel like a lot of people also use AI as a crutch, right? So if that shit were to ever go bye-bye, a lot of people would be fucked, bro. I feel like a lot of people rely on technology a little too much. Just saying.
Technological development. There is
just saying,
for some people to be excited about this, and it's not for the reasons that you might think. I'm not shouting that yes, it's great that it takes up so much power. No, there are serious medical advances, and there are serious legitimate uses to this technology and the research that is being done to it. However, right now, the main problem that we face is that every single company in existence and the governments thereof of the countries that those companies are in are all throwing billions and billions.
But see, here's the thing, bro. When your audience is a younger audience, they don't understand shit like this, though. Like, I can get it because, like, I'm in between that age where, like, I'm older but, like, still young. So, I got the big boy pants on, but I only got one leg in, bro. You feel me? So, I get it, right? I get it. I get what he's saying. But, yeah.
Holding these AIs, that kind of laws and regulations go out the window. The actual reaction that people are having to this is a natural cause of this threat to their livelihood, to their ability as an artist, to everything that they're doing. And that's incredibly...
Finn has
oh my god.
ability to provide 24/7
oh my, just
coverage,
finish, let him finish cooking at least. Gosh damn. Let him finish cooking.
Right, so obviously there's going to be a ton of positive things about AI coming out as well. I mean, it might legitimately solve cancer.
I just missed that last part, bro.
Breakthroughs in science that will allow us to do things that we can't even conceive of. Maybe space travel. Actually, considering moving humans into civilization to another planet, thanks to all the discoveries that AI will do. But obviously, the dangers being that a ton of people will be losing their jobs, entire livelihoods might be uprooted, entire industries will be changed forever, and people are rightfully scared here. But Markiplier is not the villain here, okay? Making Markiplier the villain because of one clip you might have saw or one thumbnail that might have been AI generated.
He kind of looked like the villain in that one.
Is just crazy to me.
The last clip with all the red in the back. Why you use that?
This guy is chilling controversy free.
He used that one on purpose.
I'm an unemployed reject fucking freak who has no prospects in life, and I want to do something to make me feel good. So I'll try to cancel this person that everybody cares a lot about, right? And I think the main villain is obviously the mega corpos pouring billions and billions of dollars.
So that's why they're trying to cancel him.
About the ethical boundaries. So this next part, he talks about the thumbnail where people are accusing him that he possibly used AI.
Midjourney came out in 2022. So there was a time when I believe, and honestly, I should probably, people are very valid to say this. There was one thumbnail in particular that I can say had something from there, which is Simulacra 2, I believe. So it was still composited into other things, but I was like, oh, it's good at making nightmare faces, so maybe I'll make nightmare faces. And I totally acknowledge I haven't even thought about that until this all came up. So I'm perfectly happy to go back, change that, get rid of the thumbnail. In fact, I'll do that after the stream, right? This is also something that I was supposed to do. But there was a plague that was going into these stock photo sites. And that's when I started to realize how bad this was really going to be. You would get to the point where you would not be able to tell, or it would be difficult to tell. Now I'd say I have a pretty good eye for it, and I think I can tell what is and is not AI.
I mean, it is crazy. I mean, the standards that people are holding him.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, bro. People don't know the difference. Like, I can show y'all a couple of videos on TikTok right now, bro. Hold on. Let's go to TikTok real quick. And yeah, I guarantee you, bro. Some of these look so real to the point where... The hell is this? Let's see, hold on. AI skit. I think they was skits. Like, look at this.
What size bucket?
If you saw this, what, like, let's say you saw this is your first time seeing it, right? Whatever. A lot of y'all would not be able to figure out whether or not this is real or if this is AI, because this literally looks like a movie shot, right? I mean, for some of y'all could probably y'all can see through the illusion, but for most people, they can't see through that illusion, right? And it's gotten to this point where it's like people can't figure out which one is AI and which one is an actual person. So this is the real issue right here.
The one on the roof.
God damn, fat bitch. What size bucket would you like?
See, like, of course, like, you would have to, I don't know how to explain it, bro, but if you know, you know. If you don't, then it's like, that's the reason why people are saying that this shit is getting out of hand. And it is, bro, it really is.
What size bucket would
Like, even
You
this.
never asked me for advice on women.
Bro, you dating a stud? Your girlfriend got a low fade taper.
I don't know. To me, it looks more animated. You could tell. But for some of the stuff you at first glance, you like, oh shit, this is AI for real.
Him to is impossible to maintain because they might be super parasocial or they might just be haters of him or something. I'm not too sure, but it seems like they consider him as this infallible DT that has never made a single mistake in his entire life. Right? One AI image in one thumbnail a couple years
That's what
ago
happens when you look
possibly
at creators
did
as
not know
gods,
about
bro.
Is not something you should get on his ass about, right? He's obviously trying to do his best. I'm sure he pays a bunch of animators and artists for his projects, right? And people might call me out for being a hypocrite.
Like I said, bro, watch me for entertainment, bro.
Right? But that was a bit different. Okay, he was literally dragging and dropping.
That's
his
it.
face onto other people's.
I'm not here
It's
to
like the most
influence
blatant
anybody.
chaos leadership,
I ain't
right?
trying to.
And, it doesn't matter if
I'm
we're gonna get
just
to
here
that
for
eventually.
strictly for
It's just like,
entertainment.
hey,
We
why
are
is
here
this
to
guy
have
supposed
fun,
be one of
bro.
the creators championing this cause here, which is like encouraging stealing and making it as efficient as possible to steal, right? So I think that's a completely different situation there. This seems like it was like an honest mistake, right? So this next part, he talks about his podcast Distractable, where people called him out for, again, using AI for, asking queries. We read that whole Twitter post.
One of the episodes of Distractable that people often talk about as being an example of me supporting AI, which is not, is Cake or AI, right? I presented to Bob and Wade images that were AI generated and images that were stock photos, and I asked them to tell which was which. And the whole point of that, and I think what was lost on people is that was meant to scare them. That was meant to scare the audience. That was meant to translate just how bad.
So he pretty much is saying exactly what I just said earlier, bro. That people do not know the difference between an actual person on the screen or AI on the screen.
The danger of it because of how hard.
And yes, that is dangerous. That's dangerous as fuck, bro. If you can't figure out which one is real and which one isn't, bro, somebody can go ahead and put something on the screen, bro, tell you that shit is real, and that's that. You'll just take it for facts, right? Like, imagine like the news or something. They start using like AI and shit, right? This is what he's talking about. This is the topic of discussion, and I just don't think it's getting through a lot of people's heads, bro. Because once again, he got a younger audience. They don't understand that shit, you know?
What was that? That was more than a year ago, right? And that is not the first instance of when I was.
But he's right.
Of how bad this could be. Now,
He's right.
I am not saying that I'm flawless. I'm not saying that I'm perfect here. I'm not even saying that I've done it right or good.
Right, so basically he's saying that, he's literally trying to show people how scary AI is actually becoming, and simply even showing you the problem is enough to cancel him. And I feel like it's important to know at least what the threat is, right? If you lose your mind and shit yourself and run in a corner every time AI is mentioned, then you're obviously not going to be able to keep up with what is happening, right? So it's important to actually know what is going on so you can have the tools to actually combat it, know thy enemy or whatever, right? If someone can clone my exact voice and exact face and, create a video of me perfectly AI, I think I would like to know about it because at least then I can maybe prepare for it, although that's going to be pretty hard. But just mentioning AI doesn't mean you automatically support it. I think that is completely ridiculous, and it just shows.
I don't know, bro. I think this pretty much sums itself up, though. Like, my boy's getting a light for sure. I don't want to steal this whole video. I'll probably put the link in the description if I don't forget. But yeah, bro. To pretty much sum up what he's saying, bro. Like, yeah, I don't think he's supporting it, but bringing awareness to it as an influencer, you should probably bring people to the realization that, hey, this might not be something to really play with, and it might be a lot more dangerous than what it actually is being portrayed. You know what I mean? I think that's the point that he's trying to get across. But when you got a group full of goldfish in the nicest way possible, you can't really get that shit through their heads, and that's basically where he's at with it. So yeah, GG's, bro. All right, I think I'm ready to get back on this game, bro. It was a good watch. I enjoyed that. Let's see, hold on.